Hello, grade 10s. Welcome back to our maths lesson. My name is Amazing Banjwa, and today we are doing equations and inequalities. Now, this is video 1, which is linear equations, and we'll be using the Gamma device as our study resource. So if we go to our textbooks, we'll find the New Solutions grade 10 textbook, and in there we need to find chapter 10.07, which is equations and inequalities. Let us now quickly look at our sequential table. This table will tell us what we did in our previous grades, what we'll be doing currently at this grade, and what we'll be doing in our next grades. Now, looking back at our senior phase, we solved equations by using the laws of exponents. We also solved equations that need to be factorized first and equations where a product of factors is equal to 0. Now, currently at grade 10, we'll be solving linear equations. Now, in our next grades, which is grade 11 and grade 12, we'll be looking at equations with two unknowns where one is linear and one is quadratic. So for this lesson, you need to recap on the following previous lessons. You need to recap on lesson 5, lesson 6, and lesson 7, which are on factorization. At 8 a.m., Custer's mom left him a note to drain the water out of the pool because the pool guy is coming at 8 p.m. to fix the pool. So Custer decides to play his video game first. So at 12 p.m., Custer remembers the note and starts draining the pool, which was initially 10 meters full. So at 2 p.m., he goes and checks the pool and it's 8 meters full. At 6 p.m., it was 4 meters. So the question is, will the pool be empty when the pool guy gets there? So we use a linear equation to represent results in a straight line. So this graph below shows that at 12, the water was 10 meters full. At 2 p.m., the water was 8 meters. At 6 p.m., the water was 4 meters. And at 8 o'clock, the water was 2 meters. So at 10 p.m., the water level was on 0. So this basically means that when the pool guy gets there, the water will not be empty. Now, since we've done a real life example, let us now get into the actual lesson. A linear equation is an equation of degree 1 with at most one solution. Let us look at an example. Now, example 1, let's say we're given 3x minus 5 is equal to 2x plus 3. Now, we need to solve for x. Now, doing that, we need to add 5 on both sides of the equal to sign. So doing that, we'll have 3x minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 3 plus 5. So we add in the 5 on both sides to remove the minus 5 at the top. So doing that, we'll have 3x and 5 minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 0. So we'll drop the 5s. Is equal to 2x plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Now, from here, we need to take the x and put it on one side of the equal to sign. So all the terms with an x must be on one side. So doing that, this means that we need to take the 2x to the other side. So to do that, we need to subtract 2x on both sides. Remember, what you do on one side, you also do on the other side. So doing that, we'll have 3x minus 2x is equal to 2x plus 8 minus 2x. Now, simplifying this, 3x minus 2x is equal to x. 2x minus 2x, because we're adding the like terms, adding or subtracting like terms. So 2x minus 2x, that's 0. So we'll be left with 8. So our answer is 8. X is equal to 8. Now, there's also a way to check your answer. So to check your answer, you need to take the left-hand side, substitute your x value, and you need to take your right-hand side, substitute your x value. If the numbers are the same, your answers that you get are the same, it means that your answer is correct. So let's do that. So the left-hand side is equal to 3 into 8 minus 5 is equal to 19 because x is equal to 8. So we'll substitute x for 8. So our answer on the left-hand side is equal to 19. And then on the right-hand side, we have 2 into 8 plus 3 is equal to 19. So since that our answer is 19 on both sides, it means that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So therefore, x is equal to 8 is the correct solution. Example 2 is given as 3 minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 3x plus 16. So given this, of course, the first thing we need to do is work with the brackets. So distributing minus 4 into the brackets, we'll have 3 minus 4x minus 8 is equal to 3x plus 16. And from here, we need to add our like terms. So adding our like terms, we'll add 3 minus 8, that will give us minus 5. So we'll have minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 3x plus 16. And then from there, remember we said we need to get rid of everything else and just be left with the x. So we'll need to add 5 because we need to get rid of the negative 5. So to get rid of the negative 5, we need to add 5. So we'll add 5 on both sides because what you do on the left-hand side, you also need to do on the right-hand side. So we will have minus 4x minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 3x plus 16 plus 5. And then from there, we need to just simplify that. So minus 5 plus 5, that will be a 0. So we'll have minus 4x is equal to 3x. And then 16 plus 5, that's going to be equal to 21. So we'll have 3x plus 21. From here, we need to take the 3x to the other side. So to do that, we'll need to subtract 3x. So we need to subtract on the left-hand side and also need to subtract on the right-hand side. So we will have minus 4x minus 3x is equal to 3x plus 21 minus 3x. And then we simplify. So minus 4x minus 3x, that will give us minus 7x is equal to, so 3x minus 3x, that's 0. So that will cancel off. So we'll be left with 21. And then from here, we need to get the x alone. So to get rid of the negative 7, we need to divide by negative 7. So what we do on the left-hand side, we also need to do on the right-hand side. So doing that, we'll have minus 7x all over minus 7 is equal to 21 divided by minus 7. So minus 7 divided by minus 7, that will cancel off. So we'll be left with x is equal to 21 divided by negative 7, that's going to be negative 3. Now to check our answer, we take the left-hand side, substitute our x value that we found, and we take our right-hand side, substitute our x value. If the values are the same, it means our answer is correct. So the left-hand side is equal to 3 minus 4 into minus 3 plus 2, close brackets, which is equals to 7. And the right-hand side is 3 into minus 3 plus 16 is equal to 7. So the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Therefore, our solution, which is x is equal to minus 3, is correct. Let us now look at example 3. Given as x plus 3 all over 2 plus x minus 2 all over 3 is equal to x minus 2. So firstly, we need to find our LCD. Now to find that, we need to multiply our denominators. So we'll multiply 2 times 3, which will give us 6. And then from there, we need to multiply our LCD. We need to multiply both sides of the equal to sign by our LCD. So let us do that. We'll have 6 times x plus 3 all over 2 plus 6 times x minus 2 all over 3, which is equal to 6 times x minus 2. So multiplying this, we will have 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. So we'll have 3 into x plus 3 plus So 6 divided by 3 will give us 2. So we'll have 2 into x minus 2, which is equal to, multiplying 6 by x, we'll have 6x. Multiplying 6 by minus 2, we'll have minus 12. And then from here, we need to multiply into the brackets. So we'll have 3 times x will give us 3x. 3 times 3 will give us 9. So we'll have 3x plus 9. Multiplying the second term, we'll have 2 times x will give us 2x. 2 times minus 2 will give us minus 4, which is equal to 6x minus 12. And from here, we need to add our like terms. So adding our like terms, 3x plus 2x will give us 5x. 9 minus 4 will give us 5, which is equal to 6x minus 12. And then from here, we need to get rid of the plus 5, so we will subtract 5 on both sides of the equal to sign. So we will have 5x plus 5 minus 5, which is equal to 6x minus 12 minus 5. So simplifying this, we'll have 5x, 5 minus 5 will give us 0, so that will cancel off, which is equal to 6x minus 12 minus 5 will give us minus 17. And then from here, we remember that we need to get all of the x, the terms with the x on one side. So we need to get rid of the 6x from this side. So how do we do that? We need to subtract 6x on both sides. So we will have 5x minus 6x is equal to 6x minus 17 minus 6x. So 5x minus 6x is equal to minus x. 6x minus 6x, that will be 0, so we'll be left with minus 17. And now we can't have minus x as our answer, so we need to divide as minus 1. So minus x divided by minus 1 is equal to minus 17 divided by minus 1, because we divide on both sides. So our final answer will be x is equal to 17. Now we need to check our answers. So we take the left-hand side, substitute our x answer. So we'll have 17 plus 3 all over 2 plus 17 minus 2 all over 3 is equal to 15. Now the right-hand side will have 17 minus 2 is equal to 15. So therefore, the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, which means that x is equal to 17 is the correct solution. And let us now do the short quiz. I'll give you 3 questions, and you guys should solve these 3 questions. So this one is solved for the unknown. A is given as 3x minus 4 is equal to 8. B is given as 4x minus 12 is equal to x minus 3x plus 6. And C is 3 into p plus 2 is equal to 2 into p minus 1. Let us quickly check our answers. For A, we're given 3x minus 4 is equal to 8. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of the minus 4. So how do we do that? We need to add 4 on both sides of the equal to sign. So we will have 3x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 plus 4. And then simplifying that, we will have 3x is equal to 12. Now, we need to get rid of the 3, so we'll have 3x divided by 3 is equal to 12 divided by 3, because what you do on the left-hand side, you also do on the right-hand side. And then our answer finally will be x is equal to 4. Let us go to check our answer for B. We're given 4x minus 12 is equal to x minus 3x plus 6. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of the minus 12. So we need to add 12 on both sides of the equal to sign. So we will have 4x minus 12 plus 12 is equal to x minus 3x plus 6 plus 12. So simplifying that, we will have 4x, because minus 12 plus 12, that's 0. And then we need to simplify, we need to add our like terms. So x minus 3x will give us minus 2x. 6 plus 12 will give us 18. So after that, we need to get rid of that minus 2x, because we like to have all the x's on one side. So we need to get rid of the minus 2x. So we will add 2x on both sides. So we'll have 4x plus 2x is equal to minus 2x plus 18 plus 12x plus 2x. And then we need to, simplifying that, we will have 6x, because 4x plus 2x is equal to 6x. And minus 2x plus 2x, that's a 0, so we will have 18. So 6x is equal to 18. Now we need to get rid of the 6, because we only need the x. So we will divide by 6 on both sides. So we will have 6x divided by 6 is equal to 18 divided by 6. And that gives us our final answer, which is x is equal to 3. Let us now check our answer for C. C was given as 3 into p plus 2 is equal to 2 into p minus 1. So the first thing we need to do is multiply the 3 into the bracket. So we will have 3p plus 6 is equal to, and then we also need to multiply the 2 into the bracket. So we'll have 2p minus 2. From here, we need to get rid of the plus 6. So we need to subtract 6 on both sides of the equal to sign. So we will have 3p plus 6 minus 6, which is equal to 2p minus 2 minus 6. Now, simplifying this, we will have 3p, 6 minus 6, that's 0. So we will have equal to 2p. Now, minus 2 minus 6, our answer is minus 8. And now we need to get rid of the 2p, because we need all the p's on one side. So we need to subtract 2p on both sides of the equal to sign. So we will have 3p minus 2p is equal to 2p minus 8 minus 2p. So 3p minus 2p, our answer is p, which is equal to 2p minus 2p, that's 0, and we will be left with minus 8. So our answer here is p is equal to minus 8. Let us sum everything up for this lesson. If you are given fractions, you first need to multiply both sides by the lowest common denominator. If you have brackets, you need to multiply out the brackets, and you need to also shift the terms. So this means bring all the x terms to the left and the others to the right hand by adding or subtracting on both sides. You also need to add or subtract like terms, and you need to divide by the coefficient of x where necessary. So there you go, grade 10s. That brings us to the end of our lesson. But remember these key points. Consult your grammar device, because in there you'll find questions, because on page 3 of your textbook, you'll find exercise 1, and on page 3 to page 5, you'll find solutions. Also, use the past papers that you'll find on the Gamut device, and you must attempt as many other possible similar examples on your own. Do not forget to compare your methods with those that were discussed in this video. Repeat this procedure until you are confident, and do not forget that practice makes geniuses. So that's it from me. See you again in our next lesson. Zing, signing out.